Never let any guy say that that isn't the scariest moment in your life, no matter what happens. Because, I mean, we had been talking about marriage for so long, and no matter how positive you are that she's going to say yes, when you get down on your knee, you never know what's going to happen. The first time I met her family was the first time I ever went to like a Southern type dinner with her grandparents, and all of them were awesome, you know.
The food got him.
Oh, so much butter and everything.
Here's someone's food. I think it's it too.
My mother will tell you, I've always wanted to date a Southern girl, so I finally got it. Yes, I lucked out. Yeah, we were pretty much each other's first boyfriend and girlfriend in college, so it just happened to work out so good. And
I got stuck with a Yankee. My grandparents were like, "Are you not gonna eat? Are you gonna eat? Are you not gonna go back for sec? Are you not gonna go back for thirds?" Brandon was like, "I can't eat anymore, people." I'm like, every Sunday he would leave and he's like, "I'm hungry. I need grilled chicken. I need vegetable. I need something." Because over there, I mean, it's fried chicken, macaroni and cheese.
Ribs with nothing but fat on them.
Ribs, like all Southern soul food, and he just was not used to it.
Before we started dating, she had never been north of North Carolina.
Yeah.
So, and then when we started dating, I took her to New York our first summer, Michigan, New York another 2 or 3 times, and to Japan.
We went to visit his old high school, and the first thing that everyone said is how much they can hear his Southern accent.
Which
Well,
I
I'm
don't
over
even
here.
think I have a Southern accent, but apparently.
Right, I'm over here, I'm like, oh my God, what do they think about me? Like, if they think he has a Southern accent.
The whole northern soda thing ended up working out. It was a good balance.
Oh yeah, we like the mixture between the two of us.
We're like awkwardly looking at the camera.
All right, Daddy.
God, you're tall.
I know. Look up. Look up. Okay. I'm trying to think while we were crying last night. That's what I just keep thinking about. So we graduated from the University of South Carolina. We met our freshman year.
Lived on the same floor.
Yep, on the
About a
same
couple
floor.
doors down.
But like 6 doors down from each other on the same hallway. Wait, okay. And for the first semester, we were best friends. Brandon was a little bit of a nerd, so he kind of stayed in.
Yeah. I did laundry on Friday
He did
nights
laundry.
in college.
And so of course I would like come in after Friday night and like sit down and be like, "Brandon, guess what I did?" So like spill out everything I did on Friday nights. And then we started dating in March of 2010, and our anniversary is 3210.
Easiest anniversary to remember ever.
So we started dating. We
We were
spent,
kind of on and off for the first little while.
we were. We kind
The
of
first
we dated,
couple
and then we were
months,
like,
Because we were best friends beforehand, it made the transition.
yeah, it was a little hard. But then we spent our first summer apart, our freshman year. That was a really long 2 months.
It was.
We really like going on road trips together.
Anytime we can sing really loud without anybody else hearing, preferably Disney songs or some other old school ballad, it's pretty awesome. Like Celiene Dion, great road trip song.
Love it. Belt it out. Our first road trip was like, oh my gosh, I love you. Like, who else
Disney
listens to
songs.
Disney music? He was like, who knows every word to I Just Can't Wait to Be King from Lion King?
Yeah.
Like, only girl
It's rare.
ever.
It's a rare person to find.
Hey, wait. I'm already crying, so. Are you nervous?
No.
You're not nervous? Not at all?
I'm excited.
I'm nervous.
You are?
Yeah. And I can't stop crying. And I'm trying to look pretty for these pictures. I love you.
I love you.
I'll see you in 30 minutes. Yeah. Okay. I love you. I'll see you in a minute.
Over the past few months, I've been trying to think of a new special way to express to you how much I love you today. God knows over the past 4 years, you've heard every one-liner and Valentine's Day card note I could possibly think of.
And into this holy union, Brandon and Allison now come to be joined. Who's giving this woman to be married to this man?
Her family.
Brandon, if God had told me 3 years ago that I would be marrying some guy from New York City who couldn't change a light bulb, I would have laughed. I stand here today thanking him for every second I have with you. You're my rock and my entire world.
Brandon, will you have this woman to be your wife, to live together in the holy covenant of marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her for as long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I will.
I will.
Can we try being more than friends? Would you stay with me till the end?
You know that I love you and that I would do anything in my power to make you happy. That's when I realized that today in this moment, it isn't about the words. It's about the moments. It's about all the times we've shared together and will share in the future.
At this time, we're going to have 2 readings. We're going to start first with Allison's father, Michael.
A daughter is a gift from heaven above. Fathers are supposed to be tough, but she teaches you to love.
It's about the couch on the 12th floor of Capstone, where 3 years ago, 8 months and 7 days, not that I'm counting, we started dating. It's about the long road trips we've had when we randomly start belting out Disney songs, sorry Nicole, even though we don't understand why. It's about standing in Hilton Head crying for hours when I left for 4 months, even though we knew we had the rest of our lives together. It's about the pier in Charleston where I proposed to you during a rainstorm in your rain jacket. And now it's about missing each other every Monday morning and you standing in the driveway waiting for me every Thursday night. All these moments, and all of the ones we still have to come, both good and bad, add up to 2 things. 1, I love you, and 2, I'll always love you.
Today, as my little girl will take Brandon's last name, all I ask Brandon is you treat her the same.
Allison, will you have this man to be your husband, to live together in the holy covenant of marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live? If so, please answer, I will.
I will. I promise that I will always be there to laugh with you, to lift you up when you are down, and to love you unconditionally through all of our adventures and life together.
Spoil her rotten, just like her dad. Love her unconditionally, whether she's good or bad.
These are the hands that will work alongside yours, as together you build your future. As you laugh, as you cry, as you share your innermost secrets and dreams.
Because marriage means opportunity to grow in love and friendship. because marriage is a discipline to be added to a list of achievements.
I promise I will always partake in sing-along car rides, whether it's to Celiene Dion or The Lion King. I promise to encourage you and to inspire you. I promise to love you even when you don't wash your blender bottles out. And lastly, I promise to cherish our loves because I don't think many people get to experience a love like ours.
Because marriages do not fail, people fail when they enter into marriage expecting another to make them whole.
These are the hands that will comfort you when you're sick and console you when you're grieving. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, through a lifetime of happiness.
With this ring,
I seal my promise
to be your faithful and loving husband,
to be your faithful and loving wife.
I give this ring as a gift to you,
Wear it and think of me.
and know that I love you.
Brandon, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just one touch. So on your wedding day, cherish each other and cherish the hands.
Together, we create our marriage, because with this understanding, the possibilities are endless.
I now pronounce that you are husband and wife. What God has joined together, let no man separate. You may kiss the bride. Dear friends, it's my privilege to present to you for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Brandon Sillick.
Oh boy, the proposal. What a, it ended up very well. It started very poorly.
Brandon knows more than anyone I hate the rain. I hate it.
I decided to propose to her in Charleston because that was the first vacation, or real vacation that we really took together. We went to the aquarium one day a couple months after we started dating.
So he said, why don't you get your girlfriends and I'll take you guys shopping in Charleston.
Asked two of her friends to come along with me, and we went down for the day, and it was a pretty fun day. And then all of a sudden, the storm clouds roll in, and this is approximately 15 minutes probably before I'm about to ask her to marry me.
And so we kind of stashed up in Forever 21 in the middle of Market Street in Charleston.
I hear it outside, and I'm looking at her friends, and they're looking at me, and I'm like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I was like, we have to sit it out.
And you saw Brandon pacing the floor, and he was just freaking out. And I was like, Brandon, it's just raining. Like, it's gonna go over. I just don't want to go out in the rain.
You have got to be kidding me. Like, what do I do? I have my guitar in the car. I have the ring in my pocket.
And I could not figure out why he was pacing. And he just kept going, pacing up and down the things. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna go shop while you pace the floor and be all agitated.
We make it back to the car, and I get one of her friends, Nicole, her maid of honor, to make up a story.
Oh, I forgot I needed to go take pictures for my grandparents' anniversary
At Battery Park, and I'm like, this is see-through, and she's not gonna want to do it anyway.
And so I was like, okay, fine, like whatever, I don't really care.
We get down there, and the gazebo, which is where I originally planned on asking her, is full of children, what appears to be a school group, waiting out the rain in the gazebo where I plan on asking her to marry me. So now it's raining, and I don't know where I'm going to do this.
And he gets out the car and he's like, well, I'm gonna go find Nicole. And I was like, that's fine, I'm not getting out the car, it's raining. Like, no.
We see a pier, and I'm like, that's pretty, if it wasn't raining, but we're gonna do it anyway.
And I was like, I'm not getting out this car, it's raining. And so I sat there.
Allison legitimately has to be forced out of the car in her raincoat because she does not want to get her hair wet, she doesn't want to get her makeup ruined, and I'm like, oh, you don't even know it's about to happen.
So I put my raincoat on, I put my shoes on, like I'm ready to like treacherous rainstorm out. And I'm walking and I'm so mad. I was furious. I was furious at all of them. Yeah.
Oh, I can believe that.
All of a sudden, I turn around and I see Brandon kind of walking down the pier, and he has his guitar. And so I'm looking at him, I'm like, what is this fool doing? Like, it's raining, what is going on?
So I sing our wedding song to her, and while normally I have a passable voice, my voice is quivering and I'm starting to cry and it's just miserable. I can't play the guitar right.
He was playing Marry Me by Train, and then the next thing I know, he was down on his knee, and I have no idea what he said. No idea.
I'd planned this long spiel about, why I love her and what I love about her and why we're gonna last forever. And eventually I get through it and I ask her to marry me.
He stands up and he's like, so, and I was like, yeah, yes.
It was a moment that turned into one of those unforgettable moments that, even though it was raining, it probably made it better.
I think Brandon just had this idealistic picture and everything started going wrong.
So it was stressful, absolutely, but it all worked out, absolutely.
And it was just, it was a amazing weekend, to say the least.
Another funny story, and my friend Alex Feintuck, who's one of my groomsmen, can attest to this. The night after we started dating, I went over to his apartment and I said, I will put my hand on a Bible and say that I will be marrying this girl. I said, I can't tell you why right now. I know she's beautiful and I know she's awesome and has a great personality. I can't tell you the intricacies of why I want to marry her, but this will be the girl that I'm marrying. And he looked at me, he's, I'm only a freshman in college, so I'm only 18 years old. He's like, yeah, you're 18 years old. You have no idea who you're going to marry. And I was like, you watch. I'm going to prove you wrong.
We went through our big relationship test. Brandon went to Japan for 4 months. And it was really hard. I don't think I have ever missed someone so much in my life. Ever since then, we have just, I knew, I was like, we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together. Like, who else could I go through that with?
Anyone, in my opinion, who can deal with 22 4-year-olds for 8-9 hours a day deserves some sort of award, because I can run through thousands of numbers and databases and tables. I could not do what she does. The genuine caring attitude that comes out of her is just unbelievable. And whether it's with children or with parents or with family or with me, obviously, I couldn't duplicate it, and I've never met anyone who really could.
His, well-roundedness, because not only is he really kind-hearted, he's smart and he's driven and he's handsome. He is definitely the package of all packages.
Where one would leave off, the other would pick up. Their individual strengths help to create a stronger couple. And to me, that's what love truly is. When you're a better person just because they're there, and when you help them become a better person just by being there.
We're totally different. Like, it's crazy. Even down to our personalities. I am the loudest person that I know, but he's quiet and he keeps me grounded. 100%. I put my entire faith in Brandon. I trust Brandon with my life.
Obviously, with me having a different background and her having a different background, there's going to be a huge amount of differences. It's inevitable. She grew up around people going mudding, whatever that is, I don't really know, and fishing, and I grew up, playing basketball in the Bronx on the weekends. So there's a lot of differences, but the ability just to kind of get over those small things and really focus on the important things of life has not only led to our marriage, but helped us a lot in the, infantile stages of our relationship.
And that kind of brings me back to where we started, with family, best friends, and the connection between two people that in many ways are taking on the world together. Brandon, I love you, and I will always be there for you, just as a brother is and should be. But you have a new best friend now, and a new person to conquer the world with and take on the world together. May your lives be filled with shared happiness, success, adventure, and an everlasting love and affection for each other. I love you both. Congratulations.
I'm confident in saying that there's no one else I would rather marry, and we're going to have an unbelievable life together.